Transmission begins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the Josh Tolley Show on the GCN Radio Network.
Well, and just to give you a little plug that you didn't ask for, I have got to tell you, everybody who I've ever met who's read The Maker's Diet has had nothing but rave reviews for that entire plan. So absolutely 100%, if you have not engaged in that yet, folks, definitely do that. But Jordan, you're branching out into some new territory. You got some a new company, new product lines. Let's start talking about a little bit of that. What are you doing now? Where are you heading?
Well, we have been, over the last, I would say, 20 years, particularly over the last 5, looking for simple solutions to transform our health. And what I try to find out, Josh, is what are we missing today in our diet? What did history show us we should be eating? And as a result of missing that food or that nutrient, what are we suffering from? And I can tell you, and I don't think I have to, but I can tell you that we are a nation of inflammation. If you think about all the conditions people deal with, whether it's age-related neurodegeneration, think Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia. You mentioned earlier about autism being on the rise, gut issues. What pharmaceutical commercials do we see now very commonly advertised? We see diseases such as psoriatic arthritis. We see other skin conditions. All of this has inflammation at its core. And why are we deteriorating in our joints, ligaments, tendons? Why do athletes have so many surgeries today? Why are Achilles tendons being ruptured at all-time record? Why are we dealing with ulnar collateral ligaments, which require Tommy John surgery? All of these issues stem back to, in my mind, a lack of key nutrients in our diet. And believe it or not, most of these nutrients that we're missing that are leading to this excessive inflammation response can be found in a food that Grandma knew was good for you, called bone broth, or, if you will, chicken soup. And we don't get enough of it. And I believe that if Americans, or the world, consumed more bone broth, we would have better health. It's that simple.
You know, that's so true. When I think back, I remember my grandma, usually even when they cooked anything, there was a bone involved. And you're actually talking about a bone, correct?
I'm talking about a bone. Now, I'm not talking about eating it. I'm talking about the nutrients found in broth from bones. And it's funny. I've been talking about this for over 20 years, but today, most major networks, major magazines, and big-time celebrities are calling bone broth a trend, the hottest food trend, the coolest superfood. Well, I guess hottest is more appropriate. There are even broth bars replacing coffee shops, and people are believing that consuming bone broth will help your joints, ligaments, tendons, your skin, will help you get in the game, get in the gym, be able to move more freely. And literally, you can't look up a thing online and type it next to bone broth, a condition, a system of the body that someone isn't saying will be greatly improved. And so I believe that bone broth is amazing, but as with anything, compliance is key. I can tell people to juice vegetables till till I'm blue in the face, and 3% will. They own juicers, they own magic bullets, they just don't juice. And bone broth is even worse because it's so hard to make, takes so much time, and before you're done with one batch, you need your next batch. So most people need it, very few do it. We became infatuated with white meat and thigh meat of the chicken, with tenderloin of beef, and we throw away what our ancestors believed was the best part. And that's why we are struggling to function today. And so what I've done over the years, basically find answers for myself and my family selfishly, and then share them with others. And I've discovered something recently that I believe will change the way people supplement and even consume nutrients forever, because I've taken the time and the cost out of bone broth. And in my own search for something to help a knee injury, I was able to formulate something that allows everyone, including you and I and others who are very busy, to consume the nutrients found in bone broth without cooking for 24 hours, without sticking your hand in the other end of a chicken, if you know what I mean, chopping, dicing, slicing, or smelling up the whole house, or leaving the burner on by accident. I've done all those things. Or spending $10 a day on frozen bone broth, which is actually really good. And we call it bone broth protein. And if you are using a protein powder and you're listening to me today, I promise you, you're using the wrong protein. Because there is unknown information, I'll call it secret information, about the amino acids and proteins that we have completely missed. And if you will correct this imbalance, I believe you'll begin to feel better in a matter of days.
Yeah, and I have been given a sample of this bone broth protein. And I am a former gym rat. Protein was like your staple. You go to the store, grab a jar of protein. What I loved about bone broth protein is that it was light. And I don't know how else to describe it, but when you drink other protein, it's heavy. You feel it in your gut, you feel it in your mouth, it almost leaves a film in your mouth. This was completely different. You actually felt, in a weird way, kind of refreshed by drinking it as opposed to heavy.
Yeah, you nailed it, Josh. Most of the time, when we were formulating bone broth protein, I said, you know what? Everybody uses protein, but what can they say about it? Oh, I feel full. I mean, it doesn't really build muscle. Resistance training, gravity, that helps build muscle. Protein's needed, but we consume too much. We consume the wrong kind, and you nailed it on the head. Bone broth protein is a real food. It's an electrolyte wrapped in a protein, wrapped in joint support, gut support, skin support, and it's like no protein you've ever had because it builds the part of your body that holds you together, the glue.
Well, Jordan, hold on one second, my friend. We're up against a break. We'll be back. It's amazing what we took for granted and didn't really think too much about had such power to it. I really do remember that my grandma used to cook with bones all the time. Like if she was making a beef stew, there'd be a bone in the pot while she's cooking it. Same thing with chicken. It was just something that our grandparents did, and it took a lot of time. And it turns out, wow, there was some God-given hidden nutrition in there. And we're talking to Jordan Rubin about that. The website, ancientnutrition.com. You can also go to getbroth.com. Now, Jordan, okay, so the idea is great, but people, they don't have time to do that. The time that we spend on everything but our health is amazing. But you come out with this product. Tell us a little bit more about it. How do they consume it? What is it?
Absolutely. Well, it comes in a easy-to-consume powder, so the same way you consume any protein, you consume bone broth protein. The only difference is bone broth protein comes in 4 varieties. So we've got pure, we've got turmeric, vanilla, and chocolate. So vanilla and chocolate make smoothies. You can do the same with pure and turmeric, although they're savory. But here's what's great. If you want to have a morning warm drink, this is what I do sometimes. I'll make hot water, put turmeric bone broth in. It's sort of zesty, spicy, curry-like, and it completely wakes me up. But it does more than that. It gives my body collagen, which is great for the skin and the joints. It gives my body glucosamine, chondroitin, hyaluronic acid for the skin, for the gut, for mobility and flexibility. And my kids will use almond milk and have chocolate, or we'll make a smoothie with vanilla. In fact, there are dozens of recipes, and what makes bone broth protein so functional is that you can add it to things that you can't add bone broth to. For example, if you're drinking a green juice, even though it's healthy, still contains 8 grams of sugar, you can modify that effect by adding a scoop of bone broth protein to your green juice. You can spike your coffee and make the caffeine and energy effect last longer and reduce acidity by adding bone broth protein. And people say to me, Jordan, if it helps the skin, the joints, the gut, if it helps the detoxification of the body, then is bone broth protein the only protein I should consume? The answer is no. But you're already getting dairy protein in your diet, likely, meat protein, egg protein, grain, seed, and legume. Why supplement with the same stuff? That protein that I mentioned, all those, dairy, meat, grains, contains an amino acid methionine, and we get too much of it. And you're going to know about that in 10 years. Better that you learn now. Bone broth protein gives you proline and glycine to help your gut, your joints, your bones, and your skin, and they're in balance. My grandmother used to eat the bones and joints and connective tissue. She'd munch on that when she made a roast chicken while we were eating the breast and the thigh. We're suffering as a result. Bone broth protein gives you 20 grams of protein. You mentioned it, Josh. When you consume it, you feel lighter, and we are really trying to start a revolution. I hope you make bone broth. If you buy it frozen for $10 a bag, do that. But bone broth protein you can make in seconds with a shaker cup, your favorite beverage, and a scoop, 20 grams of protein. And as you said, Josh, you'll feel light, you'll feel energized, you'll get electrolytes, and it will begin to work, in my opinion, immediately because the nutrients are in what is called serum-soluble form. I do book signings after seminars, and people ask me questions. Jordan, what do I do for this? What do I do for that? I've never had an answer that's so universal. The young, the old, the athlete, and all of us in between can benefit from bone broth. That's why we are helping the nation get brothed. So, as Josh said, visit getbrothed.com, and you can learn more information about this superfood that has been hidden in plain sight that may be the most important food we can consume today.
You know, and just from a practicality standpoint, I have no... I'm not even going to pretend to understand some of what you just said from a practical level. Some of the words I don't even know. But what I do know is I have taken a lot of protein. And there's always that glumpiness on your shaker cup. There's always that little powder patch in the corner that doesn't dissolve. This protein doesn't do that. But more importantly was the after effect, Jordan. Typically, when I would take 20 to 30 grams of protein before workout, after the workout, I didn't feel too well. And that was kind of a common thing. Lifters know that all the time. Matter of fact, it's part of the reason why there's puke buckets next to the squat rack. But you just don't feel well, and you just think, well, that's part of working out if I'm going to supplement with protein, because you have all that whey, that dairy-based product just sloshing around in your gut for an hour. This was completely different. It was completely different. And if there was some sort of workout testimony, holy cow, I would much rather have this.
I agree. I think that many people now are sensitive to all dairy. They don't want grains if you're following some type of a low-carb or paleo diet. They certainly don't want gluten. Soy is out. So if you look at that, where are you going to turn? What I love about bone broth protein, almost more than what it has, is what it doesn't. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, allergen-free. It is made from chicken bone broth, and you're thinking, you're mixing chocolate with that? Don't knock it till you try it, as they say, because my entire family has never been as excited to consume one product that I've been a part of in my life. And really, Josh, I've been manufacturing and formulating nutrition for 21 years now, and I've never introduced a product that has been so universally accepted, enjoyed, and people share about it. So again, if you're interested in understanding more about bone broth or the movement, visit getbrothed.com and learn about it, consume it. It's great for the whole family, and I really believe it gives us the missing nutrients and beneficial compounds that our ancestors consumed and we are missing in this modern world. It'll help you build your body, but more than that, remove some of the embedded toxicity. Imagine a protein that doesn't add to the toxins, but helps you remove them. How amazing is that?
Yeah, exactly. So a question came in, Jordan. How much should you consume? Is it 3 times a day sort of product? That's a good question.
It is a good question. I've already made 3 for myself today. Now, that is something that you can certainly work up to if you want that. Each scoop gives you the equivalent of 2+ cups of bone broth. And I think we're deficient in those nutrients. Wow. So you could take 1 to 3 a day. Again, make it in smoothies. You can add it to your green juice, coffee. One of my favorites, Josh, is when I consume grains like quinoa or brown rice. I'll add bone broth protein, pure or turmeric, to the cooking water, and I've got 20 grams of protein in my rice or quinoa. So it's really versatile.
Oh,
it's delicious, and you will feel it, I believe, in a matter of days. So, and there's some advanced protocols we've been working on to help people with weight loss. Some people have gone on bone broth protein cleanses and only consume bone broth protein in water. It really is a food, not an isolated synthetic compound, and I believe that it will change the way people consume protein forever.
Well, and like you said, you can add it to things, which is another element of this that I absolutely love. When you get that big tub of just whey or soy protein, you're not adding that to nothing. But when you can add it to your coffee, when you can cook with it, it's putting what should have been in the food back in the food, in a sense.
It is, and again, I want to let everyone know, if you will take the time to make bone broth for 24 to 48 hours, if you'll strain it, if you'll find the right bones, if you'll make it work, smell up the house. I have great recipes, and I've recommended it for 20 years, but my experience has been a lack of compliance. I was on a trip recently, 7 days, hotel rooms, traveling. I consumed 3 servings of bone broth protein every day, so that means for the first time in my life on a road trip, I consumed daily bone broth. All I needed was my shaker cup and some of my favorite beverage, and best of all, traveling is stressful. It's hard on everything. This made it much easier, and I stayed with my program. So really exciting. It's a superfood hidden in a protein, ready to change your life.
Absolutely wonderful. GetBrothed.com. And of course, always get the Maker's Diet from Jordan Rubin too. New York Times bestseller, just amazing. Jordan, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have to do this again, buddy.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it.
All right, folks, that does it for hour number 1. We're done. I know it goes by so fast. Just stay where you're at. Stay there. We'll be back with the second hour right after this. Hey, thanks for watching. If you loved what I had to say, then subscribe right here. If you hated what I had to say, subscribe right here. It's fun being mad on social media, isn't it? Either way, I'd love to hear from you. Send me an email right there.